Hi guys, I'm Phoebe. I'm the content producer at the National Youth Film Academy, and I'm here at the 72nd Edinburgh International Film Festival, which is the longest running film festival in Europe. Today I'm interviewing the talented actress Sophie Kennedy Clark, whose new film, Obey, is premiering here in Edinburgh.
Go run along to your little blonde girlfriend, yeah?
Look, Twiggy, pick up the phone. Look, don't ignore me, please.
Maybe you shouldn't have come back here. You deserve better than this.
It's funny, I don't ever remember having like the thought, I want to be an actress. I think there was just something, I think having a kind of creative bug is something that no medication will solve, and then you have to pursue it and find out in, what kind of outlet, whether it's making your own things or, acting in other people's, or just collaborating in general. It's difficult to get started because it's a real chicken and egg situation if you don't go to drama school, because you can't get the agent without the job. You can't get jobs without an agent. Or at least it's a lot more difficult to make your presence known to casting directors without an agent who really kind of give you that platform. I did not go to drama school. I spent a bit of time at film school, and I was always kind of lending myself to friends who wanted to sort of shoot ashore, but it was so much more difficult. But now that, everyone has access to cameras, and one of my favorite films was last year or 2 years ago, Tangerine, was shot on an iPhone. It goes to show if you have creative savvy, and there's so many platforms to put work on, it's almost a lot easier these days to get seen, or at least make your presence known amongst agents or casting directors. But I started out by making short films with film schools. Not really. So when I moved to London, I was like, right, I need to get an agent. And so, I got some headshots done. I was so keen to get started, and I didn't realize it would be as difficult as it was. I must have sent it out to like 15 agents and got no response. And my show reel was just short films from film schools. And a casting director got me in for an audition, and it was my first ever audition, and I got the job. And I called up this agent and said, I don't know how to do a deal, and you don't need to sign me, but would you mind helping me? And it was a 4-part BBC drama with David Tennant. It was a great part, but without all of the learning experience of, doing the work, it made me a lot more prepared, and I had a far more thicker skin than if I just suddenly got signed when I wanted to. There has to be a bit of hard graft. So I was sent the script and the audition date, and I was on holiday. But I read this and the whole film, and was like, nah, this role's mine. So I flew back from holiday for 8 hours to go to the audition, and then flew back and was like, I need to be in the room, because the connection you forge with casting directors and the impression you can make just by being in the room is so much more than just putting yourself down on tape. And then I got a call back, and I was so delighted, and meeting the director, and I had to audition with 2 lads who were going to play Leon. And then when I found out I got the part, I spoke to the director, and he was like, which one? And it just felt like an immediate collaboration with the director, which is what it should feel like. You shouldn't just feel like someone's just telling you what to do. You're giving something over to them, and they should to you as well. Oh, naughty Twiggy. I live in East London, and I know this world very well, I'm not averse to the odd squat rave. And I know the types of girls out there that are a bit like Twiggy. And I loved her sort of live fast, die young, blasé, nonchalant kind of, never had to sort of pay the consequences of her actions. You know, Twiggy for me is just one of those people that you come into contact with, and whatever you're doing, it is the most fun. And I think we all have friends in our life where it doesn't matter if, you know, you're just sitting on a park bench, you know, or lying in the grass or walking through a field, like you're going to have the best time because you're with them. They always make it exciting. And I just like that quality. Well, you know, because I live in East London and, you know, youth culture there, like we're all just mixed into one. Apart from people's living situations or the way that they were brought up. And, you know, the class system is a big thing in the UK. Like it feels ever present. The film paints a really honest picture without pointing the finger saying who's bad and who's good. It just kind of shows you what is. I think instead of feeling anxious or about it, I've always felt like as people, we all go through our own traumas and our own troubles. But if you can take those and use them as like a toolkit and actually find it empowering to use horrible situations that have happened to you to give across to like an art form, like acting, then you no longer view them as anything but like a paint box, you know? And you clock things and you go, right, it's almost like a little file where you're like, wow, okay, how can I find a similar vein of what I've been through to put into my work? And I think it's just be shameless in your approach to using your emotions and your past experiences. But I think, you know, also any other advice to actresses is that it doesn't happen immediately, and even when it does, you know, I've been working as an actress now for 7 years, and you still get moments, even when good things happen, where films don't work out or you don't get on with people on set. Like, you have to have a tough skin and you have to go into this knowing that, you know, nothing good comes easy.